and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to a Christmas special. I thought I'd do a special sort of quiz here, something a bit fun, and I thought I'd do name every championship club since the beginning of the millennium. Something that's quite hard, quite easy, and then you get to the hard bit. But at the start, just going through all of the teams who are at the top of the championship at the moment. So that was quite easy. Done the top four. Brentford 5. Don't know who I did next. Middlesbrough 6. Going through the table, aren't I? Stoke 7th. Reading surely now. Yay! If I can spell Reading correctly. Bristol City maybe. Oh no, QPR. Oh no, isn't that good? I'm going to get the table out now. See if I did it. I did QPR as well. I didn't realise that. The streak is over. Alright, clever. Didn't even realise I've done QPR. I literally just looked. No, I've gone to the... I am such a genius. Jesus fucking Christ. What a fucking retard. It was quite good watching this clip and just laughing at myself now. But anyway, doing a few more clubs. Just thinking of anyone who I really can, to be honest. I started naming some Premier League clubs. Aston Villa, Wickham. Don't know quite what I was thinking here. Just naming any old random club. How I went from Aston Villa to Wickham, I'm not too sure. But there you go. I think here I went for a period of naming Yorkshire clubs. I'm absolutely flying by at the moment. It's quite easy doing. You're probably sat there at the moment going, it's quite boring. But trust me, it does get more exciting once I just get totally stuck. Lyon, my favourite championship team, Lyon. I'd say I'm doing quite well at the moment. What do you think I'm going to get at the moment? Leave it in the comments below. 13 minutes to go, I'm going to get whatever. Nottingham Forest now, a club that everyone loves to laugh at. Preston, maybe the most irrelevant club in the championship, Doncaster, this was a wild punt. I remember going on a championship away day to Doncaster. That's why I put them in. What am I typing in now? Burton. I remember going on a championship away day to Burton. They were in the league for 2 years, now they're bottom of League 1. Funny how it goes, isn't it, really? But anyway, this point I got a bit stuck, to be honest. Did remember Rotherham. I think I remembered every championship club. Maybe it would be quite embarrassing if I didn't remember them. Posh Boys Fulham, thought I'd put them in. They're just slagging off every club now, got nothing better to do really than just wind people up. Southampton had a good away day there as well. West Ham, Newcastle still amazes me how Newcastle were in the championship. Just incredible, really, isn't it? Who am I typing now? Birmingham. I can't believe I didn't get Birmingham before. Birmingham, the club that will just stay in the championship forever. In fact, we've got so many of those clubs at the moment. Birmingham, Forest, Derby, Sheffield Wednesday, Reading, Blackburn, Forest. I swear to God, they've just been in the championship forever and will stay in the championship forever. Just the way it goes, really. I did get a bit stuck at this point, but I'd say 30 out of 63 is we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh no, I'm back again now. Good spelling of Brighton now, well done. And then look, I'm on a flipping roll now. Sunderland. Good tie. Oh, sorry, we're going to get out. Barnsley. Had an absolute mind blank, and it was quite tragic. Leicester, once again, perfectly spelt. Not gonna lie, I did have to get the old dictionary out to spell this. Not dictionary, of course, on the phone. I'm not that sort of person. But Leicester, good shout. Won the title a few years ago. Wolves as well. Forgotten a few past winners. So that's quite embarrassing. Crystal Palace, You know, you forget that they were in the Championship, to be honest. They've been in the Premier League for so long. But before them, no one there was your Blackburns, your Readings, your Forest, your Derby, your Sheffield Wednesdays. But, you know, I've got fair amount so far. Yeah. Once again, I'm kind of struggling now. Looking back and down the table, that just shows you how stuck I was at this point. But B, you know, just think of someone. Don't know what I'm typing there. Blackburn. How can I get Blackburn? You know, I've mentioned Blackburn so many times that it took me about 7 minutes to get them, which just about sums up my ability of doing just top quality, isn't it? Yeah. I'm another stuck again. What am I looking for now? Coventry. Well, yeah, Coventry, they're quite a forgettable team, aren't they? I mean, have to play at a tin pot club like Birmingham's ground. Sorry, I hope I haven't annoyed you Midland people from across the Midlands, which is probably why you call the Midlands. That was a very Alan Partridge line, if you know what kind of get what I'm getting at. But anyway, who am I typing in now? Bradford. Yeah, that was a bit of a punt actually. I wasn't actually too sure. You know, they've been in League 1 for a while, League 2. You know, but they are quite a big club, so I presume they did get to the Championship at some point, which is why I did put them in. Swindon, I didn't know if I misspelled this or not, but you know, I knew Swindon used to be in the Premier League, well, quite a while back. Small club now, to be honest. So I tried to type them in, Swindon Town, Swindon, what's it? But it still wouldn't work. Yeah, so just looking down the W's now. Can't believe I didn't remember this one. Wigan. This was a pain in the neck, really. I thought, why the flip isn't it allowing me Wigan? And I typed in Wigan Athletic, and for some reason that worked. I've never known anyone call them Wigan Athletic. I mean, like, you look at the papers on a Sunday morning, it's not going to say Wigan Athletic, it's going to say Wigan. So, you know, kind of adjust that, please, planetfootball.com, because it just kind of annoyed me. But 43 out of 63 with 6 and a bit minutes to go. So that far exceeded my expectations, and look, there I go. Typing on Swindon again. I think I typed Swindon Town this time, just to see if it will work. But no, Swindon Town weren't a Premier League team. How much of a shame is that? I know, an incredible shame. MK Dons, and then I kind of just went on to small random clubs that have been in the Championship over the last few years, like MJ Dons, Plymouth, they were in it a few years ago. Yeah, and then kind of at this point it was really stretching my memory. These are teams who have been in the Championship God knows how long ago. All I know is bloody ages ago, but yeah, but I would say I've done fairly decently here. It's not too many blank faces. Blackburn, Blackpool, good shout, you know, they were in it. Charlton, should really have got them for 4, because they were in the league last year, weren't they? But you know, got good at the early alphabet. It's kind of the late alphabet that I kind of need to work on, but there we go. Peterborough, I think this one is. Yeah, I don't know if that looks wrong. Crikey. Quality speller. Let's just... I'm still spelling Peterborough. Could have got some more, but anyway, 48 out of 63. Portsmouth, you know, I should really have got them before. Another one of the sleeping giants of English football. Yeah, how them and Sunderland have been in League 1 for like 3 seasons now. I'll never know. I mean, both just far too big clubs. I mean, if you think about it, when and if they come up, they'll be two of the biggest clubs in the Championship. So yeah, it's just baffling, really. But anyway, moving on now. I'm just kind of looking at my little thing. It's a sign that I'm incredibly well stuck, to put it simply. So, yeah, that's not, well, great. I don't know what I'm doing here, actually. Just must be in a total bugs, but, you know, oh, well, I can. Now, this was a total punt. I had no idea if this was correct or not, but it did turn out to be correct. I knew Man City, you know, Saudi oil money or whatever FTV accounts like to call it. I knew that they were in the Championship, but I didn't know if it was the Championship before it was the Championship or the Championship when it was the Championship, if that kind of makes sense. So I wasn't too sure, but anyway, keep on trying to do it. Rochdale, you know, I just sort of random clubs and see if I could fit them in. You know, Accrington Stanley was in my mind, but you know what, I just genuinely couldn't even think of one. Tranmere, I'm actually surprised at that, to be honest. You know, I thought they'd been a competent League 1, League 2 club recently. Even dropped down to conference at one point, but I was surprised to see they were in the Championship at one point. Bury, poor old Bury. I should have gone for Bury AFC, actually. I don't know whether they were actually in it. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But anyway, keep on going. 3 minutes to go. At this point, I've got no clue for really neither. But as you can tell here, I'm stuck. Shall I sing another Christmas song again? Let the bell... Oh no, I'm going again. Shrewsbury. This is a bit of a hopeful shout, but no clue, not right. They did get to the Pole final a few years ago, of course, but you know, never actually got to the Championship. Gillingham, I'm surprised Gillingham was correct actually. Sort of team he expected to be in and around it, but yeah, never quite there. Crewe next. Oh, Crewe was right, I wasn't expecting that. Let the bells ring out for Christmas. I'm stuck again, so I thought I might say. If you've just joined and think I'm a bit weird. Well, actually, you're probably correct to think I'm a bit weird. But you know, moving on. Carlisle, wasn't sure about them. Didn't know if they'd be a bit too small or not. Clearly turned out they would be. Forest Green, I think this is. No idea what I'm doing typing them. They were clearly not going to be one of them, but you know, worth a punt, I suppose. Heading into the final 1 minute 40, we'll see what happens. When am I going to get any more? Scunthorpe, yeah, this is correct. They were in the Championship, 10 or so years ago, so that was a good shout. Final 1 minute 20, I was trying to think if I could find any old club. Oldham, you know, this is what I mean by random shouts. But who knew? Clearly Port Vale wasn't one. I was really struggling at this point. Southend, I was surprised to see Southend were one. I kind of think of them as just, you know, Championship, kind of a few leagues below there, not quite Championship level, but I suppose they must have been in there quite a while ago because I didn't really remember them. Exeter, thought that may be a half decent shout, but clearly not. I was going to say as Chelsea would be a bit ambitious. Don't think Chelsea were in them, but you know, maybe I should have gone for Chelsea. Cheltenham, no. I think I just about ran out here, you know, just going for the odd random club, but it didn't really prove out to be too successful. Yeah, at this point I was just really struggling. I couldn't think of anyone else. And then I think it does transpire that I came up with some really stupid ones. Everton, I knew they weren't, but you know, just in case I knew wrong, I did go for a different one. But that still, yeah, wasn't right. So yeah, that was a bit of a shame. But you know, O to the well. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I don't know why I just didn't type in a random team. Yeah, with 3 seconds to go. Oh, Jim would have had time, but Leighton Orient was correct. Cardiff, Stockport, Grimsby, Huddersfield. Could have sworn I typed in Leeds and Huddersfield and Cardiff. Grimsby and Stockport I would have never have got, but I can't believe I missed out those 3 teams. Are you sure I missed out those 3 teams? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't. But anyway, 58 out of 63 or 57 out of 63, whatever it was. It was quite a good score for me, to be fair. Was expecting far less. I'm actually quite pleased with it. So yeah, that's good, I suppose. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily football news, and subscribe to my channel on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace. 2 things, link in the description below also contains a link to the quiz if you want to take a go at that, and yeah, have a very Merry Christmas, that's the other thing I wanted to say, and we'll be back for more football content in 2021. Peace.